Alright, so we got this big fight taken care of over here. That's great. That was definitely a tough one. But let's make sure, because right now our shotgun is not at full ammo. Before we head out of here, let's load back up. And we are still not quite fully loaded. Let's see, any other little clips around here we see? I mean, I'd love to be back at full ammo. We actually, come to think of it, going to the weapons locker here, we can, in fact, by accessing this, reload our ammo. So that does work. I'm not sure if we want to change our heavy weapon. Is there anything we'd rather have here? I mean, arc projector has kind of sort of worked for what we were trying to do previously. So maybe that's fine to stick with that here. But we should find out that, yeah, we're back at full ammo. We might need to reapply our weapon effects, though, so let's do that. Take a second to do that, ideally, on all of our weapons here before we forget. Did I just accidentally switch over? No, okay. Got the Locust. Throw it on that. Let's throw it on our card effects as well. Okay. And now we should have it on everything. I don't think we can put it on this guy. So, no, we cannot. Does not affect heavy weapons. So let's head back over to our shotgun. And let's get going here. Because I believe we are looking to head out somewhere in this direction? Question mark? Unless we're going back through the way we came, in which case we were headed in the right direction for a second there. But, I mean, actually not seeing anything here right now. I thought the way out was over here, but perhaps not. Perhaps we actually are going back the way we came. Alright, in which case, yeah, we were headed in the right direction. So let's head over there. Okay. So, of course, things have gotten a little more hectic as of late. And I think that's not going to change anytime soon here. We've got an Eclipse Trooper or two here. Let's see if we can maybe go with a quick Shadow Strike. Take one of them out. And, I mean, if we could get rid of both of them, that'd be great, although that guy getting distracted by Kasumi's Shadow Strike works well for us, too. I think I'm starting to see some additional people over there. We can definitely see more people on our map, including, but not limited to, this mech. So, that's a bit of an issue. Why don't we, since Kasumi's back off cooldown here, have her strike one of these people as well? I think I'm seeing someone relatively big behind that mech as well. So, I mean, we'll try to whittle people down here to the extent possible. There is Kasumi. I think getting rid of one of them. But, we want to make sure that once Kasumi gets back here that she's actually in cover. I can't actually see where she is right now. Oh, she's right there. Kasumi, please actually take cover. Otherwise, you're going to get absolutely annihilated here. And that's not good. Like actually behind one of these things. Like, it's kind of hard from this angle to tell you to go behind something. But, Shepard, if you could also stay behind cover, that'd be great. Kasumi, I swear to God, if you don't get... There we go. If you get killed by that missile as you're hopping over that cover, I'm not going to be pleased. Alright, so there is this guy over here that I'd like to get rid of, but this mech is, kind of sort of blocking him, which is unfortunate. Okay, well, that overload did not do nearly as much damage to those shields as I hoped it would. So that's a bit of a shame. Wait for it to stop shooting, and then we'll blast it in the face. Like so. Assuming bad time to pop up, you know? Just saying. Probably a bad time for us to pop up as well, to be honest with you. And we can Shadow Strike the mech. I don't necessarily think that's a good idea. Fortunately, it does seem to be focusing entirely on us, and does not seem to care at all about Kasumi. So Kasumi is having a field day. Unit here, although is not feeling the most damage right now. So we'll you know, just play patiently here. It does seem as though this mech cannot advance any further. Just worried that when it fires those missiles, that it will actually succeed in hitting Kasumi. Okay, shields are down now. That does mean that now her overload is not going to be nearly as effective. So, I mean, perhaps Shadow Striking even the mech at this point might not be a terrible idea. And in fact, Kasumi, oh, you were on your Karn effects previously. That might be why you're dealing so little damage to those shields, because the Locust is better at doing that. But now that you're on armor, that is definitely a weapon to be using. Let's not get hit by that, preferably. Alright, why don't you try the Shadow Strike? That should distract it, I think. Maybe? Yes. Okay. Then let's not get hit by that. Okay, once again, that should mean we'll need to direct Kasumi to actually take cover. So let's make sure that she does that, otherwise she will get blasted into smithereens. Kasumi... Again, the angle does make it kind of tough to do that. Now, that is not the best spot for her to actually be taking shots at this mech, but we can, of course, have her Shadow Strike still. And now that it's on just its life bar, should be comparatively easier. And, well, down it goes. Okay, so that's big. Now we have this Vanguard over here. Which is a little more powerful of an enemy, but of course, shouldn't be as much of an issue as that mech just was. We'll occasionally fail at shooting some biotic abilities at us. Let's see, from this range, I mean, we could try even hitting you with the Locust, because we are, of course, using a lot of our shotgun ammo. There is going to be more, just a few steps there, but trying to save that to the extent possible here. Here you see the difference between us using this SMG and us using previous SMGs. There's definitely not a weapon we would have been able to hit people with from this range previously. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Alright, now Kasumi should be able to finish him off. There are additional enemies over there, it seems. These guys look like they're just basic troopers. That guy's hiding over in the corner. Yeah, you are, yep, still just a basic trooper. You're down. Alright, Kasumi is, again, not in cover after finishing her Shadow Strike, but in theory... Can you still hit that guy from this angle? Definitely can now. In theory, this guy shouldn't be as much of an issue to take care of. Especially if he struggles mightily to take cover. Okay, that might be the last of them here, at least for the moment. Let's take a second to load back up on our ammo, and let's see. Yeah, so even our shotgun is not fully loaded after picking that up, so let's try to get some more clips here if we can.
Damn it! We have to find another way.
Okay. Sure. That may be, but let's restock if we can. Let's take a look around at, is there any additional ammo or loot in this area at all? Oh, hold on. PDA might be up there. Saw it popping up for a second there. Oh, is that ammo? I thought I saw something glittering there. Yes. Looks like it is. Let's nab that. And now we're back up to being fully loaded, so that's good. So we're doing well from that standpoint now. Let's also see, yeah, here's the PDA we were seeing. Okay, I'm not very good at these hacks, as we previously established. That's the first spot, though. Then we need this. Then we need this. That one wasn't so bad. Nice, okay. Getting some credits there. I think we found everything in this area. It doesn't look like there's anything else over here, I don't think. At least didn't seem to find anything in this area other than that PDA we just found. So, in that case, let's carry on. And before we open this door, let's save just in case. I think we're going to want to do that pretty frequently, of course. Especially because I imagine we'll probably have more enemies coming our way. Any here? Eh? Are those technically Yammer mechs? They might be. Hello? Friends? Any friends? Maybe? I mean, there's kind of sort of cover here, which makes me feel like there would be. Here, there's gotta be, right? Hello? Hello? No, you're over here. There they are. Hello. Fortunately, we were able to blast all of them in the face. Okay, one down at the very least. Possibly more. Kasumi, if you could, like, actually take cover. I'm thinking that might be a safer spot. That'd be preferable. Yeah, I think that's as good a place as any. Exactly. Alright, that... Oh, did not hit them. I'm surprised. Alright, she's Shadow Striking of her own accord here. Is against this guy? It is. Will that be enough to take him out? It will be. Alright, this guy. That's pops up should be toast. Oh, that's a heavy over there. Okay, so that one has a rocket launcher. Worth noting. Another one down. Ooh, I might have missed you. I think I did. Just do another Shadow Strike and trying not to get killed right there.
Can't do that right now.
Ooh, bad time for Kasumi. She says no to the Shadow Strike. How about now?
Going silent.
Here we go. Alright, we gotta take a second here to make sure our shields come back. Oh, Kasumi also missed that one. She might be about to die here. Kasumi, if you could just, like, shield for a second here. That would be great. Oh, that hit the wall directly in front of us, I'm fairly certain. Oh, we ran out of shotgun ammo there. So I'm trying to charge it up. We're just shooting the wall in front of us. That's not going to do us much good. But that one, Kasumi can definitely... Excuse me? How is this not hitting them? Well, Kasumi took care of him anyway. There's at least one left here. I'm not sure if we've gotten rid of the heavy. So that makes me a little nervous. Yeah, that is the heavy. But it does appear to be down now, but at least at the moment, not seeing any other people popping up on our radar. Let's nab this clip real quick. That way we can go back to our shotgun. Was there any more ammo back here? I don't think so. I think we used all that. I mean, hopefully we can nab some off the people we just took down, because we are not yet at full ammo on our shotgun. Alright, we're gonna get more friends over here. There is still more cover, which does make me suspicious, and yes, I am seeing some people pop up on our map now. Let's charge this up. Blast some people.
Going dark.
Alright, Kasumi somehow saw one of those guys. I very much did not think we had the line of sight, but thanks, Kasumi. Oh, we got some X, actually. Let's see. Moving in. They are. Okay, at least one of them down here. Charging another shot. Shield's back. And pop that guy in the face. Hello, explosion. Okay.
That got it.
You don't say. You don't say, Kasumi. Still don't know what kind of accent this guy is technically supposed to have. It feels like it's a strange amalgamation of like 5 different accents. Alright, well, we've broken through that wall, it seems. Hold on, we have some stuff over here, though. Before we carry on, let's nab these spare parts for a pretty sizable chunk of credits. The medkit we actually didn't need, so we'll get the credits out of that, too. Then some platinum as well. Lots of good stuff here. Hold on, let's make sure we're not missing anything else, because that stuff was pretty sweet. There are a lot of commotion here, but not certain that that actually means we're going to run into any enemies. Let's see. So that, I think, is the place where we're actually going to go through. Also, how we're doing on ammo. Ooh, we need more. We do need more. Snap that. Okay. Let's carry on. I think we're ready to go, except before jumping down here, see if there's anything in this room, because there is. A few more credits. Let's save again before we pop down here. And we do still need a little more ammo, so we'll definitely nab that. And I'm expecting for us to get perhaps a little more attention here. Let's see.
Look straight ahead.
Look straight ahead, you say. I will take your word for it. Oh, yep. You got some friends. We have some friends. I'm not entirely sure. I think Kasumi just did a Shadow Strike, but not entirely sure who she's aiming at. Also, I'm pretty sure we just got hit by a flashbang grenade, which we not seen too much of. Okay, we gotta be careful. I did pop out to do a shockwave when we were relatively low on HP, or at least when there were definitely enemies in our line of sight. In part because, well, I wanted to get those enemies, but alas. Let's see, Kasumi, you gotta be real careful here. There's a lot of enemies. Why don't you Shadow Strike and just hope that your iframes will carry you to safety here? I think they will. Okay. Believe that's another enemy that's gonna go down here. Let's make sure Kasumi is actually in cover. Although, Kasumi. You can tell you to just go right next to us, which might not be a terrible idea. You are going to have to go out in the open for a little bit in order to do that, I think. Let's see, we've got Base Trooper, and we've got the Emmer Mech. Obviously, the mech is the big thing here. Or if we can get rid of the little guy first, that might be helpful. There's at least one more guy back there as well. Okay, Kasumi, you might have picked a bad time to hop out of cover. Why don't you go for the little guy first? Unfortunately, it looks like he tried to use his missile launcher against us and just flat out missed. So that's pretty sweet. Did she go for the mech? I think she went for the mech, actually. Alright, Kasumi, once again, you gotta take cover here, otherwise you're gonna immediately get demolished. Oh. Kasumi, I'm pretty certain just got obliterated. Yes, she did. Okay, so that's not good. We will probably end up using a Unity to get her back. Question is just the timing of that. Do we want to do that right away? I mean, that probably is the way to go here. Because we are pretty suppressed at the moment. Don't really see a great way for us to get out of this situation without Kasumi distracting some people with her Shadow Strike. Bring her back here. And as soon as she is back up, let's have her Shadow Strike again.
Now you see me.
Okay, starting to damage the mech again, that's good. Alright, Kasumi, again, I'm not entirely sure where you ended up. Fortunately, it does look like the mech is focusing pretty intently on us. Ow. Kasumi, you actually need to take cover. Thank you. Okay, but you can Shadow Strike it here. And I think we're basically looking to do that off cooldown. Okay, now it's down to just health. So that means we should be able to hit it take it down much more easily now. Okay, Kasumi, once again, we're gonna need you to actually take cover here after completing your Shadow Strike.
Got it.
Okay, I got greedy and tried to pop up to get the finishing blow, but I think Kasumi succeeded in doing that. So well done, Kasumi. There's definitely at least somebody over there, which apparently Kasumi can see this one. We're out of ammo with our shotgun. There's somebody back here. I feel like they're shooting some kind of heavy weaponry at us, so I can't really see them right now, but that's definitely a missile. So let's have Kasumi move in a little bit more. I was trying to get her to take cover behind these crates a little bit further up previously, but just couldn't quite get the angle. Let's have her move there, and that's the missile that we are trying to avoid taking ourselves. But that is probably also the spot we're going to want to try to end up at.
Cloaking.
I mean, Kasumi, if you could take them out with your cloak, that'd be lovely, because, okay, that's where they were. I thought they were a little bit further back than that. Anything showing up on our remap? No, not at the moment. Loving the ammo, though. We definitely need it. Let's see. Is there anything over to the side here? I mean, there may be. There may be. Hold on, if Shepard would... The one time when I actually don't want Shepard to take cover. Usually it's the opposite. Usually it's, come on, Shepard. Come on, Shepard. Actually hide behind this thing, but not this time. At least in the moment. Doesn't seem like there's any enemies right on top of us. But, don't think I'm seeing anything here loot-wise, so... Let's see. We should be able to switch back to our shotgun. Yeah, we're back at full ammo. No signs of enemies at the moment. Anything... This last area here? No?
Not for me, Kasumi.
Oh!
You know what happened to your boy toy when you...
I'm not sure if I hit anyone with that.
You don't talk about Kate.
Okay, if you
Like that.
Shadow Strike again, that'd be great. Hit the guy right next to the one you shot at, although I'm pretty sure it missed everybody. That may have as well. Alright, Kasumi, once again, you've got to take cover somewhere. Not loving the angle on that spot there, but that might work. Did you just manage to take out that Vanguard? No, I don't think you did. Don't think you did. So I would very much like for you to go, like, actually behind cover there.
Gotcha.
I guess you're kind of sort of in cover. Okay. Heavy is keeping us pretty occupied here. Let's have Kasumi take this guy out first. Ideally, before Kasumi gets taken out. And waiting for this. Did she take out the Vanguard? No, she did not. The Vanguard is right there. And it is advancing on us pretty aggressively now. We may even want to charge this Vanguard. I'm going to try to wait as long as possible. Give Kasumi a second to get her Shadow Strike ready to go. This Vanguard is about to hit us with a Biotic, though. Let's stop her from doing that. And then shoot her in the face. And then have Kasumi Shadow Strike her. Well, you know, Kasumi, if you could, like, actually Shadow Strike her, that'd be great. Thanks, but no thanks. I mean, she tried. She definitely tried at the end there, but there is one more person over here, seemingly. And they have a missile launcher as well. Fun fact. There's definitely an explosive container over there. Oh, still shoot around that. Okay, Kasumi, can you Shadow Strike them? Because if so, you cannot. That is unfortunate. Can you maybe move in on this one occasion?
Sure thing.
That might be helpful.
Now you see me.
Oh, now she can do it. Okay, that's good.
Contact.
Ooh, that was close. I'm pretty sure she is dead. Okay. And at least at the moment, no one showed up on our map, so let's take a second here to again look around for loots, and we checked stuff back there. But anything over here? Got ammo? How are we looking there? Not quite fully loaded on our shotgun. Let's not blow that up on ourselves. That would not end well, I don't think. I thought I saw something else over here, though. It's a medkit. We did use some metagel when we were fighting that Yammer mech. Anything in this sort of behind this counter area? I don't think we can actually go behind that, but at this corner. Maybe? Maybe not. On the truck? Can we actually go on the truck? We can go on the truck. Oh, man. That's pretty cool. But it doesn't look like there's actually anything over there, so thanks, but no thanks. Out of curiosity, that truck? I mean, did they actually put anything on the trucks? Shepard, if you could hop over this, that'd be lovely. Thank you. This truck? That actually could have been a decent spot to take cover, to tell you the truth. But alas, it is no longer relevant. That's the explosive container. Okay. Nothing there. Let's carry on. Nab that metagel. We've got a dead merc here.
I'll take it.
Ooh, tech damage. Thank you very much. That sounds very nice. Then, hold on. We have this door. We have... Is this another... Oh, no, that's not the door. Okay, for a second I thought we had a couple of options there. But no, it looks like it's just this door here. Before we hop through, let's definitely save. And then let's do it.
Keep them busy.
Defeat Donovan Hawk. Okay. That sounds simple enough, I suppose. It is... That's all we get. Just defeat him. Okay? Sure. Oh, yeah.
You see that?
Suppose that means we probably should have expected to run into some enemies here. Okay, that's one down. There is a heavy back there. That is going to be a problem. That might be a Vanguard moving in as well. It is. I don't like that. Kasumi, are you actually Shadow Striking anybody right now? 'Cause that's the kind of thing that I'd like to be doing at the moment. Okay, you should be dead. Kasumi should be popping back here momentarily. Let's have her actually take cover there. Then we'd like to find... Oh, that did not finish off the Vanguard, notably. So once she gets back over here, let's Shadow Strike her to finish her off. That should definitely be enough, I think. There we go, she's down. Again, doesn't matter if Kasumi's actually getting hit when she's still in her Shadow Strike. She has high frames for that, although once she comes back, that's when it's important for her to get back down. Like, don't eat that missile. That would not end well. Alright, let's, from this range, think about going with the heavy pistol. And also try not to get hit by that. She dead? Still a red dot showing up on our... Whoa, she's not dead. Now is she dead? Now she appears to be dead. Okay. At least at the moment, Not seeing enemies, although there could very well be another wave of them incoming here. So let's press forward a little bit. Grab some ammo while we can. And then, oh, okay. Take the spare parts. Sure. The extra credits. I suppose perhaps it is worth taking a second here to see if we can nab some platinum as well. Anything else? Maybe on the other side? Not sure if we need this ammo. Apparently we did. Might go back to our shotgun just in case here. Not... Oh, I was gonna say not seeing any enemies spawning in here, although that certainly sounded like some heavy weapon fire of some variety. Nothing in this little box, except Kasumi. Nothing in that box. Yeah, what is that sound? And we've got a PDA here that we can access for some credits. Sure. Anybody down here? Seemingly not. Make sure we don't miss anything over here. Storage crate. Yes. Please and thank you. Thought I saw something else there. Refined platinum is where exactly? Huh? It's like right on top of us somewhere. Seemingly. Oh, there it is. Now I see where it's pointing us. Huzzah. Okay. That might be everything in that case. I think we nabbed that. We were checking those left side areas fairly thoroughly. We point our cursor over in that direction. I don't think it's going to tell us there's anything. So yeah, very, very good rewards here from loot standpoint. The latter section of this mission. Got the door here, and I think we're ready to go through. Let's drop another save before we do. And let's hop in. Anything here? No. Seemingly not. Let's hop through. It's quiet. Too quiet. Yeah.
Get down. You could have done this the easy way, Gold.
Allow me to show you the hard way.
All right. Here's the thing. We have Donovan Hawk. This whole talk about defeating Donovan Hawk. Yeah, we're not just gonna fight him on foot. He's got a freaking gunship. But this spot here, I think is actually not a preferred spot. I'd prefer that we get over there really as quickly as possible. Ideally, and have Kasumi join us over here as well. So this is the big fight, of course. But Donovan Hawk is not alone, I'm afraid. He's brought some friends.
This'll help.
Alright, Kasumi, you actually need to get here, though, like, ASAP.
Gotcha.
Another person right up here-ish. There is, of course, the gunship. But, the thing about the gunship is it is, it's fairly good at hitting us from other angles. And, when we pop out of cover here. But when we are in cover, we should be relatively safe.
Lay down your
I'm
weapons.
getting a little greedy here. Pop back down. So we will want to sneak in some damage to both the enemies, of course, base enemies,
Can't do that right now.
and
That had to hurt.
Donovan Hawk himself. Is this guy dead? Get the little bit of damage over time coming from our weapons ammo effect. Okay, so assuming again, let's like actually have you take cover here.
Places. Benny.
Oh no, that guy's not dead, as it turns out. He is almost dead, but assuming why don't you shadow strike him while you're at it. So we can, fortunately, hit Donovan with our shotgun, even from this range. Our damage is actually pretty solid, certainly if we've charged up our shot. Obviously, he has a pretty large health bar, so it will take some time.
What did you tell your friend, Kasumi? You're doing this for love?
He's focusing a lot on us, but okay, we did just hear Kasumi warn us up ahead. There will be another wave of enemies coming through here. They'll spawn from a few different spots, up ahead being one of them. I'd like to get the chance to charge up a little bit more, but not when he's shooting those missiles at us. Not sure if I hit him there. Don't think I did. And the enemies are actually getting quite close to us. There's an Eclipse Trooper there. I think for the most part, we're going to have Kasumi be the one focusing on the foot soldiers here, and we're going to focus on damaging Donovan Hawk. It says as he shoots one of the foot soldiers, but he was flanking us, okay? There we go. Alright, Kasumi, did you get rid of him? So if not, I'd like you to take cover back here. I mean, you do have some cover there, but I'm not sure if you're actually safe from those missiles from that spot. You're definitely not safe from the missiles when you're standing on our head.
Even if you escape and scour the
Kasumi, Kasumi, can you not stand on our head, Kasumi? Maybe if you Shadow Strike this guy. This guy who is very clearly flanking us. Has successfully flanked us.
Look straight ahead.
Alright, she says straight ahead. Got some more enemies coming from a new wave, and whoa, they actually spawned pretty close by, as it turns out, so that's not a good sign. Again, we'd like to have Kasumi focusing on her Shadow Strike to take them out. Where are you, Kasumi? Not in cover is the problem. But once you've got the Shadow Strike back, that's when you're definitely going to use that. I mean, we couldn't really be targeting the enemy that Kasumi's about to Shadow Strike, so I'll see if I can change that up. We'll see if she decides to change it up. I think she did, actually. This is probably a waste of a shotgun shot, but alas, I'm pretty sure that guy who appears to be staring at us is actually dead. Donovan Hawk is in theory over here somewhere, I think. There he is. Okay, so he recharged the shields. That's Kasumi is saying there. If we can, if she can get to the ship, she can take down the shields. That is our hint. That basically means if we can take down all the base enemies here, she should be able to do that.
What to keep her pretty face dead.
Well, that's a heavy. Let's definitely try to get rid of her. Otherwise, she's going to be pretty problematic. Not sure if we actually hit that guy. I'm hoping we did. Okay, that mech also could be a little problematic. Okay, that one's down. Let's have Kasumi Shadow Strike you.
Now you see me coming from the right.
Coming from the right now, she says. In theory.
Do what you like to this gunship. I'll have a squadron of them.
I certainly hope not.
Shepard, I need a clear path to the gunship. Take out.
Yeah, so we need to get rid of the guards so that Kasumi can actually get to the gunship, as she's saying there. Let's have Kasumi take out this person here. Unfortunately, it does seem like a new wave spawned. Okay, they're down. So Kasumi can more or less one-shot the base enemies here, which is why she's so good for serving that role, whereas, like I was saying, we should be on gunship duty. So we'd like to have her take this guy out when she next has a chance to do so. Oh no, those Loki mechs, they, I believe, generally speaking, pursue the most aggressively. So let's see if we can have Kasumi take this mech out.
Hostiles detected. Down you go.
That might have been the last of the enemies, other than obviously Donovan. Have Kasumi take cover.
Got a clear shot. Here we go.
And now we let Kasumi do her thing. And she's kind kind of good at this. Because that's ridiculous. Just like, take that. Adios.
Shields down. Let's tear that thing apart.
Ninja landing as well. Gotta love it. Superhero style. Okay, so we're not done yet. We've taken out her the gunship shields, as Kasumi just said. Notice, however, that after that cutscene plays out, we have been relocated. We're back in what was our original starting area here in the middle. We'd like to get back to the spot where we were previously. As I was saying, I think that's definitely our preferred spot. Try to get there as quickly as possible. Actually, Kasumi started there, seemingly. Or at least close to there. Let's have her over here with us.
On our right.
Okay, she says on our right, in theory. That means we've got some, enemies closing in on us now. Several of them, in fact. Have Kasumi Shadow Strike someone if we can. Oh, she may have just done that, or she's... Where is she right now? Coming back from a Shadow Strike? I think she's coming back from a Shadow Strike. Okay, that almost got rid of someone who I think was a heavy, which is a little bit concerning. Okay, Kasumi, if you could get rid of this first. I know they have just a tiny bit of HP left, but kind of messing with my my plan for charging this up and blasting those people in the face.
You should have died. The world. Now you die in pieces.
We'll see about that. Alright, this is just a base trooper, but probably going to want to try to get rid of that with Kasumi's Shadow Strike when we next get the chance.
Going silent. Am I invisible or something?
Yes, you are. Okay, so we've got Donovan Hawk down to armor, as we were saying before. Which technically means Kasumi, yeah, the Carnifex is definitely the preferred weapon in this case. Alright, what's the ship doing?
From the front.
Ducking down for a minute here, it seems, while another wave is showing up. Whoa, hello! They are right next to us. Alright, Kasumi, where exactly are you? Are you shadow striking someone? I think you are. That you are. You just got that down. Alright, so obviously the heavy is a concern, but as we're seeing here, this Loki mech will pursue us more aggressively than the other enemies, who will generally do more to just stay behind cover. So for that reason, this mech is actually the target that we'd probably prioritize next with the Shadow Strike before it gets so ridiculously close to us. Kasumi, if you could Shadow Strike it like right now, because it is hitting us right now. Thank you, it almost killed us. Okay, so now let's make sure Kasumi gets back into cover. And I think our spot is technically a little bit better, but there is still heavy here. That is next priority. Actually not sure if the shields will come back on Hawk's ship if we don't make a point of it, hitting it at all. Let's just poke it a little bit just in case. Okay, now let's get rid of you. So we only have one thing shooting cannons at us. Okay, nice.
Up ahead.
Okay, we got another wave coming here, but Donovan's getting a little bit low. Wow. I thought I was in cover there. Apparently I was not in cover there. Kasumi, if you could actually get, like, right here next to us before you die, because I think you just died, that would have been great. And we are probably going to want to bring you back immediately, because we've got friends. Ow. Including this one here, which I think is a top priority. So I'd like to shoot these guys coming up on this side. Okay, that person's down. Oh, except we got next right on top of us. That's not good. Fortunately, they seem confused. And we can shoot them in the face. They will blow up when they go down, though. It's a little bit of a problem, because they are right next to us. Is it dead? It does appear to be
Lay
dead.
down your weapons.
Never? Not even sure if that hit. Seems, relatively mobile at the time. Okay, Kasumi, that's not a good place for you to be.
Look right.
Not really where I wanted you to go either, exactly, but, Oh, Shepard, no. No, Shepard, no. Oh, we were about to die. Ooh, that was almost a critical mistake. So we do have more waves of enemies coming here. We have another heavy, potentially a couple of heavies, in fact. Kasumi is dealing with one of them now. Again, as we saw last time, those Loki mechs getting up close to us can potentially cause some issues. We want to be particularly mindful of them. We do see one of them in this group here. But at least at the moment, not seeing that. Okay, Kasumi is being smart, staying in cover, that's good. That is a Loki mech back there. Okay, so let's try to get that one if we can. Otherwise, Donovan Hawk is very low. I mean, if we're getting really greedy, we could try to take him out here, but I don't think that's the right move. I think Kasumi did manage to get rid of one of the mechs, actually. To the point that we might be looking at just shadow striking this trooper now.
You're doing this for love?
I mean, obviously... Oh, no, there is still a mech here. Unfortunately. Don't like that. Fortunately, assuming Shadow Strike does distract it, means it is practically dead here. If we switch weapons, we should just be able to poke it with... Oh, well, our SMG, although it's not going to be necessary anymore. Back to the shotgun. I think it's still the best damage against Donovan Hawk. And then we'll try to have Kasumi Shadow Strike that heavy, and then we will poke Donovan with a, one big, fully charged shotgun blast might be all we need at this stage. Ooh, you dodged it. You dodged it. Not quite enough. Ow, Shepard, don't duck out of cover.
Go straight ahead.
Yeah, we do have another wave, but I'm thinking we just poke you there and blow him up. Okay, there is still one enemy remaining, other than Donovan.
Grabbing cover. Here they come.
It appears to be this trooper, so let's Shadow Strike it. There we go. Now, the music appears to have calmed down a bit. There's our shuttle. Let's drop a save. Can we save it all here? I mean, danger seems to have passed, so it may not be strictly necessary at this point. So, let's take a look around here before we actually hop into our shuttle. Because I think we'll find, at the very least, some medkits. And we did use at least one medgel in that encounter. So that's definitely useful, but if we find subsequent ones, which I think we will here, then that'll be pure credits. Let's nab those. And let's see, is there any more of them elsewhere? Oh, yes. Yes, there's at least this one. That may be all now. All the other shiny things at this point, I think, are just ammo clips, which are not really relevant at this stage. Though, of course, you can now see what the full layout of the arena is at this point. So, oh, hold on. Got some power cells. Sure, I guess we don't need them, so we'll just get some additional credits out of that. Nice. That would be a nasty place to try to get all the way up here in the middle of this fight, because I feel like from this angle, you got Donovan right in front of you. He can probably flank you very easily, because he does fly around to either side. And speaking of flanks, the enemies that were spawning in, they definitely spawned in, I think, here is one spot. I think those might basically be the sort of, oh, that's technically an elevator shaft, but I think that's one place where they can pop through. That's one spot, and that's one spot. So based on whether Kasumi is saying straight ahead, or look out on your right, on your left, what have you, that's your indication of where they're spawning in. And then, obviously, Donovan Hawk will continue to blast away at you from the gunship. So, that, I believe, is everything here. And this is, of course, that was the final boss fight of Kasumi's Loyalty mission. So, I think we're ready to hop back into the Normandy here